Hello and welcome to another episode of the Whiskey House Pub House. My name's Dylan.
I'm Whiskey Boy.
And today we're going to be reviewing Josph Magnus Cigar Blend.
Let's get into it.
He told me not to do that, but I did it.
You scared me a little bit, I'm not going to lie.
I was hoping for more of an audio reaction.
Out of me?
Yeah.
That was just straight terror. I didn't even know how to react.
Mm-hmm. Well, so this is Josph Magnus. I have had the regular Josph blend. This, however, is a little bit different from that one. That one's a one finish blend, 100 proof, which is really good actually, and that's around $100. This is actually a 3-part finish.
Yeah.
Consisting of Armagnac, sherry, and Cognac finishing. This is batch 255. The proof on it is 58.52.
I've never had any of them, actually.
This is the first bottle I've had. It's been a while since I've sipped on it.
It's very cold right now.
Yeah, it's a little cold. I tried to warm up this place, but what can you do? It's winter in Minnesota. It seems like SRP on this is around the 180 mark. I think I paid 160 for this, which is actually one of the lowest that we've seen in our area.
You'll see them for around 200 in our area.
Yeah. As far as that, like other cask strength finishing whiskeys, the Angel's Envy cask strength, but we've actually seen pictures of those at like $300 recently.
Oh, yeah.
Which is not worth it. So in comparison, this is almost a bargain.
Almost.
Let's go on the nose and see what we get. Rich jammy note.
Jammy. Raspberry?
Yeah. That might be that.
Snozberries taste like snozberries.
The strawberries taste like strawberries. The snozberries taste like snozberries.
Snozberries? Who ever heard of a snozberry?
We are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams.
Yeah. If you know what that means. This is, of course, blended by the famous Nancy Fraley, who does a lot of blending for a lot of people. Still Austin, I think, is another notable one. But this is definitely one of the most well-known cigar blends on the market. A lot of people aren't really sure what a cigar blend means. It is just that it's a recommendation. It pairs really nicely with a cigar. Yeah. It is usually a wine finish or an Armagnac or whatever, but it's just something that pairs really nicely with it. Before this kind of came on, there has been scotches that a cigar finished traditionally. It's escaping my mind, but the not Highland Park. Dalmore. The Dalmore has a cigar finish on there too. That is really good too, if you like scotches. But it's just something that is meant to pair with a cigar. And it's just really rich on the nose.
A little mapley.
Yeah.
As it warms up a little bit.
Well, let's taste it.
Let's mouth it.
It starts off with the classical bourbon note. Then it hits you kind of with like a toasted almond maybe. And then the jams and the jellies really take over in the finish.
It's pretty dry in the mid palate.
Really?
I think so, yeah.
I didn't get much of that. I might have to come back. But the finish is lingering. And the proof is not overwhelming. It's pretty nice, well-rounded. Has a good mid-palate in my mind.
Oh, I didn't say it was bad. There's so much going on in this one.
Yeah, I just get tons of jam. A little bit of a nice toasted note of something.
It's like, I want to say peanuts, but it's not peanuts.
No, it's
another nut.
Yeah. Not like an almond, you think?
No, not an almond. I should really learn my nuts better.
Walnut.
Maybe?
There is a waxy quality to it that it has. That is probably just coming from the finish of the wine. That's adding this kind of texture to it. Yeah, bacon spice, brown sugar notes, a nice development of oak on it. The bourbon itself is tough to even really pick up other than the initial hit. The mid and finish is definitely dominant of the finish of the Armagnac, Cognac, and sherry. It feels like the sherry is adding the texture to it.
Yeah.
The backbone of the mid palate and finish.
I almost get a little licorice on the front end.
I get like a red licorice. Is that what
Yeah.
you're talking about? Like a cherry waxy coating of like a Twizzler. Yeah, the bourbon is almost adding like that nut quality.
It's like a nut pastry.
What is a nut pastry?
Like a croissant that has like nuts in it or something.
Okay.
Like there's some baked.
A baked pastry quality.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I can see like a brown yeah, what is that? Caramel roll. It's like a caramel roll or something with
Yeah.
like some nuts on it. Flaky, buttery pastry.
Like a pecan roll or something.
Maybe.
Because there could be a slight hint of cinnamon in there.
I could see pecan on this.
Yeah, maybe that's what I was thinking of. Pecan caramel roll.
Yeah, the note, I would say like the note is almost one-dimensional to me. The palate is definitely where it shines through in the finish. It is definitely a complex whiskey, palate, experience, flavor, whatever wise, but it's not the most complex.
No, I would agree with that. The nose, it's pretty just like one note.
I don't even know one note, but it's like
There's something that's very distinct in the nose, and I cannot pick it out. First thing I think of is Amburana, but that's just not.
no, there's
Anywhere.
no Amburana on this.
Nah, I know.
Maybe you're getting cinnamon of some sort, and you're thinking about, I don't know what you could be associating with Amburana.
Water definitely makes it different. It kind of loses that waxiness for me.
Yeah, and
It thins it out.
what is that? It's a new flavor that it brings. The
Clove?
addition of what? My head's saying it's like a youth quality, but I don't think that's true.
Youth normally tends to be like corny.
Right, but then that's what it's reminding me of.
Really?
It's not corn, but it's a quality that I feel like my preference associates with that somehow. If that makes sense.
I could see that.
It seemed like the alcohol became more aggressive,
Sure. Yeah.
and I think that's probably what I'm associating is just the aggressive alcohol astringentness to it. I liked it better without the water.
Mhm.
It's good at cask strength. It's got a good mid palate, good finish. I think at SRP it's not a bad bottle, but it's not. I don't know if I would pick up a second bottle.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I don't think I would.
I'm not getting amazed by it.
I don't think I would. For the price, what was it? 180.
I paid $160. SRP is $179.
I'd pay $80.
Well, and you can get the normal Josph Magnus for $100. It's
Sure.
50%.
Yeah.
And I believe it's sherry finished.
Yeah, I can't remember.
It's a little bit of a tough sell for me. At
Yeah.
least you're getting cask strength. It is older juice inside of this bottle, but it's not for me.
It's interesting too. Like it's just interesting finishes that I feel like you don't see a lot of all three of those in the same bottle.
I would say if you're a big bourbon finished enthusiast and you're looking for an Angel's Envy cask strength, I think this is probably something that is a easier time getting and probably worth a little bit more value.
Yeah.
So I would recommend this before the Angel's Envy if you're looking for a sherry or something finished bourbon.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
So, yeah, I mean, it's like almost half the price. This is as far as what Total sells them at.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Once again, I don't like Total. Anyways, let's grade.
D+.
I was thinking D+. Yeah, I think D+ is where I'm at too.
The price point, and yeah, I'm not a huge finished bourbon guy. And I think the 3 finishes, while it's interesting, it might be a little too much.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, I like the mid palate, like the finish. It is just lacking a unknown factor for me that's really making me want to love it. That's just where I sit right now with it. Yeah, that's going to do it. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, comment. If there's any reviews that you would like us to do specifically. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.